Hi Steve, I'm Brand here for the Bass College. I'm out here for a few hours this morning trying out some different baits there after the cold front came through. The bass are real turned off, got lockjaw. Down here with Ryan Corsiato. Ryan's tried pegging a beaver this morning after we threw the faster moving baits and we threw the jigs and granny bass worms into the docks. Just didn't get any hits at all, just nothing, just lockjaw. So he started pegging a beaver. Reaction Innovations, Sweet Beaver. Tell them a little bit about that.
1/4 ounce weight, I've got 14-pound fluoro on, and it's like a 3/0 hook, and I'm just pegging it and fishing it into the docks and letting it fall and working it very, very, very slow. That's a decent bass, finally. After all of our efforts.
Tell them how you got it. What's
just
happening.
Texas rigging a beaver right up by that dock. We've tried the worms, tried the jigs, and haven't got any hits at all. And just the second I put this on, I've only had it on for 5 minutes, and I got a hit. So we might be onto something. Not a bad fish. This Texas rigging, and this is probably like a 1/4 ounce, and I got a peg right up on it, and just pitching into the docks.
Yeah, just what, a little tiny, 1/4 ounce tungsten weight on there?
1/4 ounce tungsten.
And what's that, about a 3/0 Gamakatsu wide gap? That's the screw-in hook?
No, I took that off. Just a regular hook, regular wide gap.
That's the new Curado?
Yeah, I just got this. I'm gonna test it out today. I like it so far. It's very smooth, very good reel. And then I'm trying the Bassmaster Xylon rod.
These guys should pick these up. They're not going to be available much longer. You can pick up a Curado and a right-handed model for like 120 when they're on sale, even 139 when they're not. And left-handed models down to like $100.
I got this 100 flat.
And you just can't beat it. I mean, I would pay 180 for that.
I mean, that's how much the Siticas are. The Siticas are $100. If you got them on sale, I mean, why not get a Curado over the Sitica? I mean,
yeah, just a fantastic reel for the money. Should all stock up on them now, especially if there's any left during the Thanksgiving or Christmas sale. That's the way to go.
The fish aren't hitting very good. We've been loading all the plastics up and the jigs up with Mega Strike. I mean, I don't know if it makes them hit it anymore, but they'll at least hold on to it if they do pick it up, and any little bit helps, I guess, when it's this slow.
Yeah, I was first introduced to that way back in the early 2000, 2001 by Bobby Uhrig over in Fort Washington when I was doing a seminar with Jay Yellis. Started using that when he gave me a case of that. And I think it does help. I mean, as far as making them hold on a little bit longer. There's no such thing as an attractant, but it definitely can make them hold on just a little bit longer. You don't need a lot of it. It stays on quite a long time. I've seen bass in a tank hold on to baits like that for multiple times, you know, not want to let go. There we go. Chatterbait. Came back into the very back of a cove, trying to figure these fish out. Cloud cover coming in, and we threw a swim jig and everything. Not a giant by any means, but put on the chatterbait, even though the water's discolored. Instead of putting on the darker color one, I put on the traditional white and chartreuse and gold blade. He hit it. Had another one hit it earlier too, so I don't know. The fish are really acting funny. We'll see what happens. We'll try in a minute. We'll see you guys in a second. That's it. Now you just lift it up. Cotton Cordell Super Spot. I had another nice one on the chatterbait just a second ago, and I couldn't control the boat because I had the motor on fairly high, so I was trying to turn it off, and of course you can't mess around like that with one hand. It got off, but they're hitting the chatterbait. They're hitting the Cotton Cordell Super Spot right now. See that?
Chunky fish.
Yeah. Right out here off the grass flats near the pads, right off the main lake. There we go. Another one on the chatterbait. Not big, chunky, fat, little tournament fish, but at least we got them hitting something. It's tough though today. Really hard to find a real pattern. They're just all over the place and hitting just about, you know, any kind of like erratic type bait. I imagine you probably could throw a fluke and, you know, other things too, don't you think?
Right on the pad edges and working it really,
Yeah,
really
that dark
slow.
colored Senko. That's the one I
Black
put
and
on
blue.
Wacky Rig. That's a number 1 Gamakatsu Wacky Rig hook.
Weedless.
That's 10-pound test fluorocarbon.
It's a nice fish.
Well, we've thrown a real variety of baits, and I'll tell you, they're really tough. Hard to really get them to strike right now. This front coming through, the temperatures drop. Caught them on the chatterbait, caught some on the jig, and the pegged beaver. But man, it's a little bit rough. So we're going to get out of here. It's starting to rain now. It's really cold. So
Nasty.
wait till it settles down. Once this weather settles and settles into a normal temperature, things will get better. So until next time, Steve Von Brandt, Ryan Corsiato here for the Bass College. We'll see you next time down the water.
Gonna back this boat into the water, find a way to win a couple dollars. Where the man says there's a cold